there's a very small chance, very small, that I might be advertising my new book with this video. Just a very small chance. Hey drummers, how's it going? It's Alex once again, bringing some more fun-free drumming ideas. As you may have guessed, I've got a new book coming out. It's all about linear drum beats. It starts off really simple. It shows you how to sort of orchestrate it in some interesting ways. Then it gets a bit more difficult as you go along. Much like with today's lesson, we've got a nice little solid 16th note pattern. We're going to move it around the kit a bit, add some 30-second notes, and have some fun bits. So sit back, buy my book, and I'll break it down. Here we go.
Okay, right, so the great thing about learning linear grooves is you've only got to learn one note at a time, because basically you're only going to play one note at a time. The only thing you've got to pay some real attention to are the dynamics. So you want to make sure your ghost notes are nice and quiet, your accents are nice and loud, and then after that you can sort of mix up the voicings and really come up with some cool stuff. So let's give this one a crack. Now the thing about this one is that it's got like a repeated pattern which then turns around sort of midway through. So to learn it, I thought we'd go up to beat 3 and then learn from beat 3 onwards. We're playing straight solid 16th notes. Okay, so for every 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a, we're playing either a kick, a snare or a hi-hat. The thing that makes it exciting is the order in which we play those notes. So the first one we've got, actually I have to take you up to beat 3, so we've got 1 E and a 2 E and a 3. And I'm basically going kick, left, right, kick, left, right, kick, left, right. So it follows the same pattern 3 times. Kick, left, right, kick, left, right, kick, left, right. Now all I'm doing is I'm playing all those left hands as ghost notes. It's a bit loose. And then what we want to try and do now is just make that beat 2, that backbeat, stand out. So I'm going to give that one a good crack. So we've got 1 E and a 2 E and a 3. Or kick left, right, kick left, right, kick left, right. I'll play it without saying anything. So if we now take a look at the second half, we've basically got the reverse pattern. Instead of being kick left, right, kick left, right, kick left, right, we've got right, left, kick, right, left. All right, and it's going to be like this. Right, left, kick, right, left. We want to make beat 4 stand out because that's our backbeat. Here we go. Right, left, kick, right, left. So I'll count it for you. 3 E and a 4 E and or right, left, kick, right, left. And then all we've got to do is just bung those 2 back to back. So if I just play it slowly and I'll separate the 2 sections, you can see how it goes. So we've got 1 E and a 2 E and a 3. Starting from 3 again. 3 E and a 4 E and Now if I take away that gap, we've got the whole thing. Here we go. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a. Now when you get used to that sticking pattern, try and then make the hi-hats all really cut through, and then make sure those back beats on beats 2 and 4 really cut through, and then just start spinning it up so you sort of get. Alright, and then once you've done that, you can just move your right hand over to the floor tom, and it could sound like this. Or you could play all the notes except the backbeat on the hi-hat. And that sounds pretty cool. Or you can get really experimental and start putting your hands all over the kit. So here's another example of a nice little voicing pattern that you may or may not be able to find in my new book. Bit faster. Okay, so you can have some, shut up. You can have some really good fun, just sort of like come up with some really interesting ideas. So another great thing you can do with this is we can start injecting some 30-second notes or some double stroke rolls. This is going to make things a bit more interesting, a bit more challenging, and I like it because I think it sounds cool. So what I'll do with this one is I'm just going to double the last two notes. That's the right, left. We're going to turn it into... Alright, so it's going to be... a bit faster. And that's just quite a nice little thing you can just chuck in every now and again. So what we could also try is, as well as doubling the and of beat 4 and the of beat 4, we can then double beat 1, the e of beat 1, the and of beat 1, and the of beat 1. So you sort of end up with this. So if we start off normally, then I'll sort of chuck it around, you can see how it sort of works. So if you're just going from beat 1 and B, 1, E, and just maybe practice this going right, right, left, left, kick, kick, left, left, right, right, kick, kick, snare. To get that little section down. So let's chuck it back into the groove. Bit weak. And that sounds pretty sweet. One more. Okay guys, so there it is. I hope you enjoyed that one. That is just one of the many different drum beats you might find in my new book, which you should definitely go and purchase from onlinedrummer.com. You'll also find links in the description below, my Facebook page, Twitter, pretty much anywhere I can slap it up. But if you did like that, go and check it out. You know, it's not expensive and it'll give you lots of fun and you know, lots of ideas to sort of play around with drum-wise. With regards to this video, if you liked it, you know, please hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks again to all those that sent in their videos. There's a small compilation at the end. There wasn't quite as many entries as there was last week, but you know, if you want to have a go at this, or even better, buy my book, play a couple of grooves, film yourself doing it and send it in to me. That'll be smashing. And again, I can just put a nice little compilation on the end of next week's lesson. So yeah, thanks for all that. I think that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time for another fun free drumming idea. Go and buy my book.